Imagine grinding away at a struggling company day after day, wondering and asking yourself, is there a better life? Is there a better option? Can we turn this company around? Well, in the book, Good to Great by Jim Collins, he says yes, you can take something that's good and make it great. In today's video, we're going to dive into the 5 big topics that can separate the good companies from the great. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Brandon from Peak Life, where I use my experience as an engineer to help us design, build, and live our peak life. Let's jump in. After reading this book several times, there's 5 key takeaways that stood out to me. They are: number 1, the Hedgehog Concept. Number 2, level 5 leadership. Number 3, the Flywheel Effect. Number 4, the Stockdale Paradox. And finally, number 5, first who, then what. So starting off, let's dive into the Hedgehog Concept. Imagine a hedgehog, simple and focused. You can compare the hedgehog to a fox, where a hedgehog has one simple trick. Anytime that the cunning fox goes to attack it, all the hedgehog has to do is roll up into a ball and it's protected. So while the fox might know many tricks, the hedgehog will still evade it because it knows that one trick really well. The parallel from this into business is all about finding your core, which you can do by answering these 3 questions. First, what can you become best in the world at? Second, what are you deeply passionate about? And third, what drives your economic engine? For example, Apple found its hedgehog in elegantly designed consumer electronics. They weren't just another computer company. Instead, they focused on creating that elegant design, the easy user interface, and making a product that their consumers could really stand behind. And that's where their passion, their expertise, and their economic growth all intersected. So now take that and think about your hedgehog. Where is your intersection? Moving on to number 2, level 5 leadership. Throughout life, we've all been influenced by good people, and we've been annoyed by leaders or managers that haven't been that great. You know those teachers or those bosses that just seem to get it? They inspire you, they motivate you, and every day that you show up, you're eager to do your best. Well, those are the level 5 leaders. These leaders have a paradoxical blend of humility and professional will. They're ambitious, yes, but first and foremost, their ambition for the success of the company, not themselves. So if you're in a position of leadership, reflect on that. Ask yourself, how can you show up better? How can you become more decisive? How can you ask the hard questions and make the tough decisions? And how can you incorporate all these traits to drive greatness in your company? Key takeaway number 3 is the flywheel effect. Picture a flywheel, a big, massive, huge steel disc. So heavy that when you push it, it hardly moves. But when you keep on pushing it, push by push, it slowly starts to build up speed. And with each push, it moves faster and faster. And then there comes a point where momentum kicks in and it feels like it has a life of its own. In business, this equates to success begets success. As you get a reputation, as you start becoming able to fulfill more orders, once you hit product market fit, that flywheel, the momentum of your success will continue to grow and grow. Amazon is a prime example of this. They started off selling books in a garage, and slowly they continued to grow their offerings and their capabilities, which grew their customer base. And now they're a global powerhouse. So in your life and business, identify what your flywheel is and what small and consistent pushes you can make to get that flywheel spinning a little faster and a little faster every day. And eventually, you'll break through that momentum and the flywheel will generate a life of its own. On to key takeaway number 4, and my personal favorite, the Stockdale Paradox. The Stockdale Paradox is named after Admiral Jim Stockdale and is all about confronting the brutal facts of your reality while maintaining unwavering faith in your endgame. Stockdale survived for years as a prisoner of war by this paradox. When he was captured and living as a prisoner of war, he never sugarcoated his direness to himself. Yet he never doubted that he would get out and return to a normal life. So in your journey, be brutally honest about the hard facts, the challenges you face, and what's holding you back. But while you do that, hold on to the unwavering faith that you will be able to solve it and it will get better. The Stockdale Paradox is really a powerful balance of realism and optimism. And finally, key takeaway number 5, first who, then what. First who, then what is all about getting the right people on the bus, getting the right team, getting the right support staff, getting the right leadership. Jim Collins, through his research for the book, found that the great companies always focused on who was going to work for them, making sure that they had the right people before they figured out exactly what they were going to do with those right people. So in your business, focus on finding the right people, those who share your values, your vision. Because with the right team, no matter what challenges you face, no matter how you have to address the brutal facts, you will find a way to win. Well, there you have my top 5 key takeaways from Good to Great. If you're interested in these 5 key takeaways, I highly recommend the book, and I'll put a link down in the description. But remember, the journey of Good to Great isn't just for business. It also applies to your own personal life. It's a roadmap for anyone aspiring towards excellence in any field. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone who's just passionate about personal development, then these principles can help guide you towards a better life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.